Alright, Jill, next question. If Andy was a crayon, Crayola, Crayola, crayon color, what color would he be? Optional Y. Although you're never going to get the color or the Y, but good luck. Alright, this one actually was really, really easy. Mac and cheese. Best crayon color ever, and that's the Y, because it's just the best crayon color ever. Sorry you didn't get that one right. Do a shot. Next question. If Andy could replace the US currency with something other than money, what would he pick? What would the currency be if it wasn't money in Andy's dream world? Alright, so it's a theme. I'm undecided, but the first option is just beer. We could just trade beer. There's an obvious grading system. Some beer's worth more than others. The other one is it could be hugs, and you could be rated as a hugger to have higher value hugs, or you could give better or worse hugs. So I think you got two options there. I bet you wouldn't have gotten the second one. Alright, next question. If Andy could be any kitchen utensil or appliance or anything that you would use in a kitchen, what would he be? I'll give you a hint. We talked about it at the bachelor party last weekend. Alright, also, this one's very easy. I would be a blender, and I actually think you had a fair chance of knowing that. There's two reasons I would like to be a blender. One, a blender knows what its job is. I would like to know what my job is. Two, a blender is very good at its job, and I would like to be very good at my job. Yeah, you had a chance at that one, I think. Okay, next question. If Andy could do any job other than being an engineer, what would he do? Alternately, what would you do if you had any job that you could do instead of being an engineer? Go. Alright, this was very easy for me. I know what I would do. I actually am entirely unsure what you would do, but I would be a pool boy or a stay-at-home pool cleaner, or yeah, those are the options. I could see an alternate life where I also just stayed at home and cleaned the pool and sat around it and maybe played golf. If you were gonna have a job not as an engineer, I think you would probably be a executive at a nonprofit, and you would make that nonprofit the best. That's what I think you would do. Alright. This question. Alright, if left to his own devices, and Andy was in charge of naming his firstborn child, what would the baby's name be, with guidance on if he was going to name it after someone famous? What would I name our firstborn child after someone famous? Yes. Alright, Jilly, there are a lot of options here. My first inclination, Optimus Prime, which is a reference that I think you get. Second inclination, Barney Stinson, just because he's legend. Wait for it. Barry. Third option, this would be for you. I would go Benjamin Franklin. If I were really gonna do it and name it after someone famous, I would probably have to go with Arnold Palmer. the legend himself. What a fantastic man. What a wonderful influence on the world. Or the other three too. Anything. All right, last question, Jill. Last question. Are you ready for it? Last question. What does Andy think that is going to happen this weekend at Jill's bachelorette party in Nashville? What do I think is going to happen at your bachelorette party? Go. Alright, first thing that I think is going to happen. You're going to dance on stage. If you can do it in Winston-Salem, you can definitely do it in Nashville. Second thing that I think is going to happen. You're going to get hit on. But Dory's going to play defense because that's our deal. Third thing that I think is going to happen. You're going to send an inappropriate text message to me and other people. Third thing that I think is going to happen. You're going to do a lot of drinking. Fourth thing that I think is going to happen, you're probably going to smoke cigars and maybe get some chewing tobacco and like pack a lip. And if that doesn't fail, you're probably going to smoke a bunch of just other things. I would hate to name them. It would make me seem more knowledgeable than I am. Fourth thing that I think is going to happen is you're not going to sleep. Sixth thing that I think is going to happen is you're going to spend a lot of time laughing. And the seventh thing and the eighth thing that I think is going to happen is that you're all going to have a great time and you're going to come back and it's going to take you 4 days to recover because you had too much time and your face is going to hurt because you laughed too much and you're going to be tired because you didn't sleep, but you're going to have had a great time. You might meet somebody as good looking as this, but I doubt it. Especially not with this great attire. That's what I got. Yeah, that's what I think is going to go down this weekend. Hopefully I'm mostly right. Or wrong. Either way. I hope you all have a great time. Happy to have helped out with this. And yeah.